Okay, here we go again, and I'll be helping my BFF to do a little bit of a new setup to her 275-gallon tanks. And let's start. So one thing is that you need to siphon the water going into a bucket there, and have the old fish go in with an aerator. And as you can see here, we're trying to clean the tank, and we have to put in a new sand, which is an off-white sand. Well, you have to clean the sand first, but it's unavoidable that it does a cloudy effect in the water sometimes. So we'll be siphoning this water down. You can use your filtration to do that, as I'll be showing you here. So doing a 100% water change, this is the fastest way that you can do. You can use your filtration system, and we'll be cleaning the glass as to those bubbles also that created on the side of the tank on top of the water. So I placed the sand, placed the driftwood, and we're doing the Scape now. As you can see, we added clay pots and also some artificial plants. So we added water conditioner and anti-chlorine also, and a handful of sea salt inside the tank. And as you do that, you can, if you have a submersible filtration, you can have that running while you're filling the tank with water. So at the same time, as you can see, it's getting clearer when you do that, and it will be an African Malawi cichlid tank. So after setting up and the water's ready, I added one of the fish inside and then observe, and then I added the new juvenile cichlids that we have there. It's a combination of peacocks and one penguin. And so slowly we added the inhabitants, and this is more than 2 years old. It's a mix also of peacocks, dragon blood, and livingstone. And well, as you can see, they get along so well with the new inhabitants and the old inhabitants of this tank. You would notice that the adult ones have a very dark blue color. It's because the previous sand is black sand, and in some way they adopted that dim or dark color and to set up the tank. But as you can see here, it's really nice that their colors are showing off here. And you would also see that the juvenile is somewhat a little bit cautious in a sense, but they're getting along well. So I added the driftwood on top. It's not holding into anything, it's just floating there. As you can see, the background is somewhat came from the back, and we want to have a happy fish here. And so to have like a more of like a natural look environment for the fish, to see greens and wood and rocks inside the tank. And we just added those pots just to make sure there's enough heights for these little ones that was added in. And they're loving the current also, that the water current, I mean, that we added coming from the filtration that we have there. So they have something to play with. And the good thing about this is that because it's white, off-white sand, we can see now what's going on inside the tank. And for us, it's best to see them while they're swimming, because they really give a lot of good benefit on our end, anti-stress in this pandemic. So this is the look of the tank, and they'll try to check that later for a clear water. And we're doing the top tank now, and we lowered down the water by siphoning that using the same technique that we did with the first tank there. And we're catching the giants. It's a parrot fish, a combination of a red and yellow, but as they grow old, I think the colors actually fades out. But we have a heart shape and a regular parrot with a fin at the back tail. And so as you can see here, tank is a mix of sand, black sand, and a gravel. And what we did is we tried to siphon all the water from this tank, push the old substrate at the back, as you could see there, and then we'll be adding the new sand inside, which is off-colored, same as the one at the bottom. And we have cleaned the glass from algae and also taking the rocks and the driftwood out. We did clean that before putting it in. And as we fill up the water here, we run the filtration, water conditioner put in, and then here is the new fish that I added, because there's one, remember, that's with this tank. So just for that fish to be happier with companions, I added those fish. And then we keep on running our filtration. We have a trickle filtration here and a sponge filter at the side there. So this is it, guys. We're just waiting for it to get a clearer water and observing the behavior of the fish. As you can see here, it's getting clearer and clearer. So maybe after a day or two, the water will be pristine water that we have here. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe, Hope Cucina 101, and also click the bell icon so get notified with all our Aqua Fishy adventure. And also you get notified every time that I'll be uploading a new vlog that I can share with you. So thank you guys again for watching, and till next time then, bye bye now.